Good afternoon, all my metalheads out there. How we doing today? Gonna come at you today with an early afternoon video. Address a few things. Let's get into what we're looking at here. I had a comment from one of my subscribers. Said he wanted to see my new Somali African elephants. Wasn't able to get a very good view of it. I guess I did a poor job with my camera. I apologize for that. They are very beautiful coins. I'm glad you guys do like them. Get in a little close up here so you can actually appreciate the artwork that goes into these. Couple of elephants in the background of the safari. 100 shillings. I have no idea, as far as over in Somalia, of a gauge on shillings, if 100 is good. If you're working for what a minimum wage is. I know, obviously, their standard over there is far less than what we work with over in the US of the dollar. But yeah, these are actually my very first Somali sovereign coins. I would like to add more in the future. Maybe I'll add some more of these depending on what happens in the future, and we're going to get to that here pretty soon. A couple of Canadian, the Olympic 2010 coins. I really like the design of these. I have plenty of Maple Leafs, but I didn't have any of this type of edition commemorating the Olympics back in 2010. And we're going to keep them on this side. From my understanding, and I've heard it from others, that old bat on the backside is not the best thing to look at. Any of you who actually know your history of the Queen would just... For those of you who don't, all Canadian coins have the Queen on the back. But it is not the most luxurious history of the Queen and who all the invasions and the destruction, and, most of us have learned that in history of our, throughout schooling. That Great Britain and the Queen has had a really ugly past. So I've heard it throughout all different stations that the old bat, as one of my subscribers would say, would rather not see. So we won't. And then we have here a pretty rare coin that you may not see a lot in America is the Russian Saint, what is it? For some reason I keep wanting to say Saint George, but it's the ruble coin. There was only 300,000 of these minted. That's 2018. I grabbed onto a bunch of these. They were on sale very briefly, and everywhere that I've looked to go back and see if I was able to round up any more, you can find them on eBay, if I remember right. I did go back a while ago and could find a couple on eBay. But online dealers, these are gone. I believe I picked them up around $32 a coin. What they're at now, I have no idea. It's interesting. It's not like I plan on getting rid of them or anything, but it is fun to go back and see how much your investment values returned on REI, whatever, RIE. Return investment on investment, ROI. So, silver is up today. Silver is up today. So is gold. And I'm going to give you guys just a tiny bit of advice. I'm not going to tell you what to do or anything, but it's just the way that I'm leaning. I'm going to hold my position and my money, my fiat money in my pocket for a little bit. Unless, if you so choose, it's still a good day to buy. Don't get me wrong. These are in the 24 handles right now. It is going up. The dollar is losing its power at the moment in today's market, sitting in the 93 handle and dropping slowly. But with all the talks of, between the politicians on the stimulus and, with the election, we have a debate coming up tonight, and the markets are all ears with what's happening with these elections and the talks of stimulus. And so markets are up a little bit, but they could drastically fall on just one wrong word said in the news. Okay, a politician says one wrong thing, it could drop these markets in a second. And which is, I mean, it's good for the metals as far as for the dollar. If like I said on my other video, always watch the indexes, okay? Like the dollar index. The euro is up most majority of the time, almost every single time. It's kind of like ritualistic. If the euro is up, then the dollar is down, and vice versa. Then for us as silver stackers, gold stackers, if the dollar is down, this stuff here is going up, okay? It may not, it's not, it just depends on what's going on in the world, really. If the dollar is down dramatically, this is moonshotting. If you've ever noticed in the past, or it's going up, yeah, it's going up really fast. So that's not the case as of today. The dollar is going down slowly. So obviously the metals are going up slowly. But that can change in a second. The euro could drop. You know, we don't have a walkie-talkie directly to what's going on around the world instantaneously. So keep that in mind. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just giving you what I'm doing. I'm going to hold on and see what happens in the next couple of days. If you got some extra paper laying around, go ahead and throw it at it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with go ahead and grabbing some today. I mean, we were just at, you know, what was it? A couple of weeks ago, we were sitting in the 28s. So 24 is still a great day to buy. But we might have a pullback. We may not. We may see a moonshot. We may just see the floor fall out from under us. I got my doubts about that, but I'm just not too... I'm playing the uncertainty game right now and see what happens in our near future. And so that's pretty much all that's really going on that I can see as of right now in our market updates. It's not any real big breaking news happening that I can see that I've researched and sought out today on any of the main news sources as far as where our markets in silver and gold are sitting at. But if I do get anything, I'm always scouring. I'm looking at different websites constantly because I like to do homework. I like to enjoy life a little bit too, put some balance in my life. Just like I always tell you guys. And this stuff here is happy. This is balance for me. Besides watching my football games and knowing that I'm doing the best I can to put the odds in my favor for when the powers that be lose control. This gives me happiness. And, you know, even if you're not a prepper stacker, if you're not a collector, it's, you know, I should say if you are just a collector and think all the prepping stuff is hogwash and nonsense, it's fun one way or another. No matter which way you look at it, this is fun. So you can hold it forever, watch your collecting go up, kind of like, you know, baseball, football, basketball cards, whatever your thrill is. It is fun. So I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. If you got anything out of this, give me a thumbs up. Let's spread our message. If we can help anybody wake up to how fun and vital that, you know, stacking is, share the message, share the video, subscribe. I see a bunch of people who stop by, which I greatly appreciate, are not subscribed. If you can help me spread the message to just one other person, I feel like I've done as much as I can for the day, and that's really the goal. Helping another stacker or a new stacker join in on our game, and we can help each other out in the future and take the powers away from those at the top. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I hope you have an amazing day. Enjoy the rest of your day and afternoon, and if I come up with anything that really pops out, I'll get back to you later on. If not, I'll talk to you very soon, maybe tomorrow or the next day, but I'm not one of those guys who just comes out with videos left and right. I want to, when something happens, then I want to talk to you guys and let you know. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and Heavy Metal Noise is going to be signing off. Peace.